Right. Ooh, give me just 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Right. Okay. I think we are ready to start. We are, and we're here. And we're all live and we're sorted now. Everything's good. Wonderful. Hey guys, welcome to Queensville's Saturday Chats. It's afternoon. It's time for us to have a chat. Time to have a good chat today. I am happy today. I'm very happy. I'm much happier than yesterday. I am feeling great. Thank you very much to everybody who messaged me yesterday, and also to people on YouTube. You guys have been really supportive yesterday. Couldn't be overwhelmed. All the messages I received during yesterday, I really have to say a big thank you to everybody who really supported yesterday. So thanks very much, guys. Yes, I have got Robinsons today, by the way. There's some Robinsons for today. Yes, it is. So I will just turn the file over there for a minute. You guys can hear me all right. Today it is general chat. All today is going to be, well, it's just normal as it is. Music, chats, Queen, and other things that, yeah, you guys want to know about, you know, what really happened with Jodie and all that. I'm quite happy. I am quite happy to talk about it. I have actually had the reasons why it's been going on, and I'll explain later. But let's start with positive news first. So, before we begin, yes, we need juice first. Today, we're going to do the comments page, Queen updates, and also Devon. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? Do not start crying. You are not crying for anything. Lie down. Good girl. Spot on. Exactly what I wanted to do. So, what should we talk about first? I want to talk about what's coming out. What's going on with what? Well, as you all know, yesterday, if you've seen the video posted for Jade's album Secret Voice, this is the first. This will be the official CD coming out the 11th of June. Yes, it is. This is the first release coming out on ST Entertainment. The week after that, we're releasing another album as well. The month later, we're back here in the studio and we're going to record more tracks, because we've just had a lot of people get in touch with me about doing other projects and stuff, and it's just very exciting. So I'm happy to say that ST Entertainment has gone like this, and the postings have been great. Website's been sorted out, thank God. I don't actually pay that until the 11th of June, which is brilliant. So that's all sorted out, because you pay like in a month's time when you're ready to pay for it. So that's ready to be paid for. I've got a lot of things happening this year, which is exciting. More stuff coming out with albums, promotions, really great. I'll be in touch with guys at Diggers Factory again. The email address has gone down for some reason. I have no idea why the email address is down. I couldn't reply back to them for some reason. I don't know what was going on there. But I will be contacting them back to get obviously Jade's album up first. And the website will be available from the 11th. You can purchase this on the website. 50 copies of this will be signed. You will get, for the 50 limited edition, you'll get a signed copy. You'll get a letter, short biography of Jade, what's coming out, And a bonus thing we're going to put in it as well, which is going to surprise you all. I'm not going to tell you about it. That's what we're going to do. And later on in a couple of months, we'll be doing promotion stuff with the artists, because we're going to do something really brilliant, which I'm been speaking to my mate Steve about. I haven't told him about this yet, but I'm going to let you guys know. We're going to think about putting these guys at the tavern for their own little mini show to display their songs, which is a fantastic idea. So that's to be sorted out later in a couple of months. And that was the best idea we've ever had. No one knows about this, obviously, but Jade will get to know about this. We are going to do that later, but she knows bits and pieces about it. But that's what that's the plan is we're going to do, to go and get these guys all noticed, to get their albums out, to get you to purchase these albums and say, fucking amazing. If you heard the mix of the album, by the way, that was not the finished mixes we've done. That was half of the mixes we finished, but none of the guitars are on it yet. But but it's been a brilliant month. 2 months has been really good work. It's not been hard. It's actually been pretty easy to do these tracks actually. And the new girl who we're just getting on board now, Lila, she's going to sound with us on Monday. She was meant to be coming today. Unfortunately, she wasn't well to come, but she has promised. She says, "I promise you, I will be coming." So I think Monday she's coming in with Emmeline, because we're going to go. We are very busy that day as well, because we're going to get things sorted out. So I'm really excited for the next few months to be really push about it. And then we've got another. Somebody got in touch with me yesterday about saying they wanted to have a duo in here to do some songs. I'm not really sure about that yet. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted on the next live stream next week. But those things happening next week. Then I'm off to Prudhoe on Friday to go and see Andy at the studio in Prudhoe in Newcastle. I'm going to be doing the tracks there, finishing the mixing off, getting it mastered, and then on the 11th we will be getting it out. So that's why we're taking about maybe 3 weeks to get it finished off. And then 11th of June, you guys can purchase it. It's on PayPal. You can pay by PayPal. I think it's just PayPal you can pay by with. But if you guys want to purchase it outside of the website, we will sell copies on eBay as well. But Discogs, unfortunately, I'm a no-go with them guys, because Discogs, they just do not allow you to actually do multiple sections of selling. That's a pathetic excuse. Absolute stupid. Why can't you do multiple listings in there? Pathetic. So that's the positive stuff about it. And if you guys want to know about the reasons why Jodie left, I'll explain later in the show why she actually left. Because there's something that I don't know, that I didn't tell you guys on that live stream before. Let's say hello to Freddie Mercury. Planet Mixer's back again. Planet Mixer, we love you guys. We have got questions coming in. We're also going to do a discussion page. Had a lot of people messaging me yesterday on the discussion page, which I'm going to sort out right now actually, and then we'll get all your questions ready for what you want to talk about. I do cut on that one. Let's go to discussion. Dashboard. No, community. Sorry, community. And then we will go to discussions, comments page. Yeah, just had a lot of people messaging me yesterday about this thing, and I'll tell you guys in a minute. Right, so Freddie Mercury says, actually, this is a message I got from our friend Greg. He says, would love to hear you on the News of the World debate. I am actually for it. And he said, and Freddie Mercury said, so I'd settled then. You're in the News of the World debate. Yes, I am. I don't know when it is, but please make sure it's not within the daytime. It's got to be the night time, because I can't really do it during the daytime. And we will record it actually for YouTube as well. That'll be a very interesting topic to talk about. Really interesting. Let's have a look. Planet Mixer says, I watched England Is Mine, a Steve Morrissey biopic, but I felt watching like I felt I was watching like a late teen Harry Potter in the small rock bars in the pub, if it's right. If you like the Smiths. Might have got his surname wrong. Steve Morrissey is his real name, actually. Steve Morrissey. Morrissey is absolutely phenomenal. Morrissey's actually a fantastic performer. He's brilliant. He actually started off the new wave and all the gothic music, actually. And his singing's great. He's now retired out of the business. And he... his music is actually very good. I like the Smiths, actually, the Morrissey's voice. I love that song he brought in the 90s called Alma Matters in Mind. Fucking phenomenal song, there is. But they didn't need Steve Lillywhite to produce it. They didn't need him, a dickhead. I don't want to move like the guy. But a very good singer. Yeah, I literally have to say that if you have watched that stream that we did a few weeks ago, the UK music scene stream, if people have watched that, I made a right point about it. Anyway, discussions page. Nicola Pierce got on Twitch yesterday. She said, so very sorry to hear that all your hard work has fallen apart on Jodie's album Dead Inside. Good luck for going forward with a partnership with Jade. I hope it proves to be a more fulfilling and less complicated adventure. Wishing you all the best, from Nicola. Yeah, that's something that we did speak about yesterday on a phone call. I was getting a nice phone call from her yesterday, and she was really excited to be on board. Great person. Absolutely amazing person she is. Jade's now going to be the official first release, and now it's going to be the second release. Yeah, that was a hard day yesterday to get through. She also, John says, all I've heard on here is good things about Jodie. Hope these rumours stop and you get your album out soon. Well, it's kind of just the thing about that is I've changed now the album of it. We're going to drop Dead Inside. We're going to change it on to another idea for a title. We don't know what's going to be called yet, but we're having a meeting on the 8th of June with everybody to discuss about what we're going to futurely further go forward with. Anyway, I might as well say it anyway. The reason that Jodie departed was because she was messed up a lot on Thursday. She was messed up a lot. She didn't feel she just didn't feel confident in doing this. She has an illness that can't be stopped. And she told me this as well. And it's a shame that if this illness continues, Jodie may be seriously in bad times. Because I know the reasons why the disease inside her is making her bad, and it's just it's not a good thing to talk about. And that's the main reason why she headed out, because of her health. I don't think she doesn't have the energy to. She doesn't have the energy to perform, I don't think. But it's just very hard to try and replace somebody who has charisma and thingies. But somebody who's kind of has got an issue with stage presence and nervousness and all that, it's very difficult. and a contract expired yesterday, so I've now deleted her contract. It's gone, and that's the reason why she left. Also, if you like Insidious movies and Conjuring movies, an actor called Patrick Wilson did a stage cover of Freddie Mercury's song "Somebody to Love." He flipped the microphone like a flying stick. That's a great just note. And Insidious, I kind of didn't really like Insidious. It's too boring. Nothing really. It said it was supposed to be the scariest movie of the year. It wasn't. It was absolute boredom. Conjuring I watched as well. That's actually not a bad movie. Actually, it's not a bad movie. That's pretty dark. But yeah, it's just, yeah. The Conjuring's good, but Insidious is just. If I like to see a movie, I like to go and see that movie that will make me happy and go intense. But every movie that I watch, I sit there and I think, this is gonna be boring. It's just shit. I mean, I remember when Chris had his DVD collection, which is still on this, with the video still there. It's unbelievable. You know, that was when DVDs were DVDs, but obviously some DVDs were not true and they were all fake. I mean, I literally would say that right now the digital media, the digital downloads of movies are unbelievably fantastic. I mean, you can download Yiffy for free, you can go to torrent sites for free. If you torrent a lot, you can torrent stuff, get loads of stuff for free, really. And it's legal as well. It's legal. It's not piracy. Pam Mixer says also he did a great. He was great as Freddie Mercury. It's on YouTube. When you've got time to watch it, the video is called Patrick Wilson as Freddie Mercury. Right, okay, I'll go there. I'll give it a thing. I'll send me the link in the page. Send me the link tonight, and I'll take a look at it. Maybe we might do a Ted Poley. Oh, Ted Poley. Ah, Ted. Ted Poley is just so. Just nuts. Ted Poley should be just called Weird Poley or Messy Poley or something like that age anyway. So I'm going to move this up the way because this is bugging me. Let me stick it over there. No, let me stick it over there. Thank you. Yeah, because I mean, like last week when we were on about the police situation and the video situation, you know, that kind of was a bit funny. That it was that. John's joined. Hey John, thanks so much for your support, mate. Yesterday, I really appreciate it. How many projects are ST currently working on? We're working on 4 within this year. 4 projects so far. Could be number 5, but we're on 4. We're working on Jade's album, Lau's album, another project for Jade for this year, another project for Alada this year as well. So there's 4 projects in the works. Because we're going to be doing a Gothic album next time. Jade and me were talking about doing a Gothic album. That was going to be the Passion United one, but we're going to work on. And also, I also have been looking again into the world of Ian Levine music, and I have a great idea to redo a song called "Who Knows What Evil." That would be spot on. The lyrics to that song are outstanding. It was in 1987, I think it was. But I'm really excited to do that one actually. And who knows what evil? We do really dark and gothic and stuff. I mean, I really want to do it like the original, but nah, I want to do it really good. Gaming Heads here. Hey mate, how you doing? Good to see you. So we've got probably about 4 projects in the works for this year, and then we're taking a break for a month. Me and Andrew's going to be going. We're having a little break, and then we're back in July. I think back in July. after all this stuff is done, July's when we're back. We got busy year coming up. But we got a lot of stuff now in the works. We've actually got 2 albums completed. Third one's getting in the works now. And if you have seen the stream this morning, I went through all this morning on the stream on my Facebook page on ST Entertainment, so you can go look at that if you want to. Or I'll just say here anyway. We've just probably got a lot of material nearly finished, and we're getting there. So yeah. We're hoping to get more people on board by about now till about probably July. Do you know something about coming Queen releases except for the movie? I do. There's been some talk about, apparently, I don't know whether this has been going on, the Freddie and David Bowie project, which is the outtakes from Under Pressure. That's supposed to be out. I don't know actually know if that's actually just going to be an actual CD release or it's going to be multi-tracks or what. But that's planned. Hyde Park's getting sorted out. Brian May's box set is coming out, definitely. All of his solo material and all of his. And the first time ever on DVD will be the Brixton Academy. Because Brian's been apparently on YouTube saying about his Diabolique unseen finds that were missing out of the book have been found. Because Diabolique's going to be reissued again. And they're putting bits in that they missed out of the book. Which was really interesting when he just said, "Hi folks, it's Brian here. And just as you know that I found something incredible today in the world of Bully." Yes, there's a lot of Queen releases coming out this year. Universal's been kind of keeping things under wraps at the minute. DVDs, I don't know about DVDs as yet. I don't know what's planned. I just hope we don't rehash what they're going to rehash before, because we've had some bad releases for the past few months, especially what was it, the Hammersmith one? That was really terrible. A terrible release that came out. Even that done. But I tell you what, whatever they do not bring out that goddamn Made in Heaven again. Do not bring it out. Absolutely awful. Were any of the Geordie tracks ever finished? With or without vocals? Well, tracks are all finished, but we didn't complete any vocals at the time. Unfortunately, we just never got her in. It was just really hard. It was really hard. But they're all finished. But we're going to give them now to our other 2 artists now. So don't worry, it is being released. But we hopefully will be getting vocalists for some of the tracks that we actually decided today to actually merge Dead Inside with a split of 2 artists we're going to do. So we could have 6 songs for Lila and 6 songs for Jade. But Jade might actually do that album now. But we don't know yet. We don't know. We haven't made this. I won't make a decision until probably when I'm going to speak to Jade next time. Beside Bowie, the Mick Ronson story is coming release. There are some tracks from the Freddie Mercury tribute. Yes, I know about this. I know. And I tell you what, it's about time they did this fucking thing as well. That is going to... Now, I've seen rough cuts of this. I saw bits of the classic albums thing, which was basically filmed before he died. But it was filmed like 1991. But actually, to tell you the truth, the excerpts that were on that classic albums was actually for Mick's album, his last album he did, Heaven and Hell, which was a tribute album to him before he died. Yeah, it's Heaven and Hole. If you've never heard the Heaven and Hole album, you need to get it because that's his last ever album made. It's brilliant, especially that Life's a River. That John Mellencamp was on it, and that Life's a River. That is the best song on that album. It's brilliant how John Mellencamp sang it, and then Joe Elliott's on it as well, and it is such a brilliant tribute to him. And Bowie's on one track. He does a rework of Like a Rolling Stone, which Ronson produced. It was his last ever production he did actually for that one. It was because he was suffering bad. But the yeah, but I know about that. I know about that. Heroes is on it. I know that they're putting Heroes on. They're putting All the Young Dudes on it. And I think that's it, isn't it? I think this is the 2 tracks he did. But I don't know what they're going to do with that Heroes one because obviously I had the Lord's Prayer on that thing. May be on it, may not. Don't know. But whatever happens with it, it's that, isn't it? Heroes is brilliant. That's actually the best live version because I love it when Bowie just cries on that song. He just really gets so emotionally to that day. It was an amazing concert actually. The whole lot of that Freddie Mercury concert was brilliant. I just wish that Universal would just repackage that again, get parts in it. Although I have seen one clip that did actually get restored. That was Innuendo. There's a new version of Innuendo on YouTube. I've just seen today. That's been restored. Fantastic quality. And I don't know if it's remixed or not, but brilliant. The quality is amazing. So I don't know whether they're going to actually reissue it again. Put like the extended cut in it. They should really start doing the extended cut. Because that way it's brilliant. Because you're missing more, Extremes set all the way through. You're missing Robert Plant, Spinal Tap, the speech from Bob Geldof, U2, which is excerpt from MTV. You also had Innuendo, which is one I said. Also, there is the thing, the other one. There's a lot of stuff, including this. Even when I had the rough cut of it on the BBC one, they actually do some mess ups on it. That's why it was edited for the DVD. That's why there's bits in that that's fucking remixed shit. So withdraw it, get it out again, bring the whole out without messing up with the actual audio on it as well, because that remix was terrible. I can't understand that Robert Plant didn't want to release Innuendo from the Freddie Mercury tribute. But the fact is, his mic messed up, and his voice was bad that day as well, because his scales were really bad. That's why his voice couldn't do it. When you hear it on the BBC One recording, which I do have, his voice, it just messed up badly. So that's why they never ever brought it out. But that was actually his request. He says, "Do not release that." And when it back in the editing mode, and when Doro edited the concert, they just decided not to put it on for the VHS. Which technically it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's a song. It's a good song. And messing up with it, fine by me. It was his excuse that it wasn't enough space on the DVD. It wasn't no, it wasn't that. It was not. No. You can get over like 8 hours on one DVD. Dual A DVD, you can get over. No, dual A DVDs you can get 8 hours. The normal single A DVDs like 4 hours. On a Blu-ray disc, it's 30 hours. That's a lot. But yeah, that's the reason why it was actually off the release of it, off the VHS and also off the DVD as well, for the VHS version. I mean, that remix on the VHS version, absolutely shockingly crap. It's absolutely dreadful. I mean, this one was... is it? Because if you take it from this one, when this VHS came out, it says re-edited and remixed, right? And that's what they've done is on the VHS tape, they've used they've actually what they've done on this one is they used the Radio 1 mix of this. The Radio 1 mix is on this one. This is off the Radio 1. That's why the sound on this is absolutely dreadful. But the VHS tape, this cost me $12.99. That was cheap. That was cheap. That. But it's a shame that it's not complete. It's not complete. But for the sound, it's not the best sound in the world. But this is identical to this one. This was shit. This was awful. Packaging's awful. DVD's absolutely terrible. Nothing. There's nothing at all that I can say about this at all. This is actually the BBC version, by the way. I just put it in there because it was just part of the thing really for it. The BBC version is the best one to get. It's brilliant. This is actually the uncut version. And Mark's going to send me the additional disc of this one because he's moving it to Newcastle next month. So there's that one. But one of the probably two of the worst ones. We'll get that in a minute. I have a 2004 DVD release and 2014 release of the Freddie Mercury tribute. 2004 release is absolutely shit. 2014 release is not even the best. Just get rid of it. It is awful. It's not complete. It's not complete all the way through. Incomplete. And it's just a shame because it sounds awful. It's not even the best in the world. This is General Chat this afternoon. We are here till, well, 6 o'clock, I think. Or whenever she decides to wake up. Anyway. On the additional DVDs documentary. Yeah, the documentary, actually the documentary, well, let's just get this off the ground. The documentary was filmed in 1992. On the day that they did the concert. Okay? This is where it gets confusing. 1992, they put that on, right, with an introduction by Roger Taylor, which was filmed previously. A little additional interview with Jerry Stickles before he died. And then after that was done, you've got back to 1991. So we're looking at 1982 footage. And Doro apparently approved it as well. So well, they all rights at the time. But from my point of view, the editing was terrible. They should never have put on there Queen Plus, Queen Plus, Queen Plus. That was annoying. That was annoying. That should have been taken off. But the Elizabeth Taylor speech is on the bonus DVD. I don't recommend that all actually, but it's absolutely shockingly terrible release of it. So, like I say, if you've got plans to bring it out again, please sort it out. It would help me. It would help my year being great for Queen in a way. Yeah, it would work. Anyway, keep in touch with me, guys. Talk about anything you want. If you want to talk about albums of mine or anything, you know, let us know. But let's talk about worse things now. We did this last time we did this. We had a good response from this actually. Yeah. What shall we talk about? Do we talk about this piece of crap? Yeah. Or do you want to talk about Rio? We'll talk about this first. If anybody's got this tape, by the way, Ray Live, do not buy this. Do not buy this. This was the last thing that Queen ever released officially. My point of view, this was terrible. This was terrible. It's just edited bad. It's only got one excerpt from thing. This is awful. Absolutely dreadful. Nothing's rare. Sound is absolutely dreadful on it. Awful. Editing's bad. Especially Keep Yourself Alive. Delete that straight away. This thing was dreadful to buy. This was reissued in 2002. The final ever tapes were getting reissued by PMI at the time. EMI. Jeff Keltman and Terry Shand basically re-released these for the final time before PMI died, and the VHS war died as well in this one. I don't recommend this at all. Just keep away from this thing badly. It is on YouTube. I don't recommend to watch it. It's boring. It's absolutely boring. Some good performances on it, but it's just terrible. Especially the tape versions of that. What was it? That Hammersmith's on it. But the Rock and Roll Medley's actually edited to shit. You've got Hammer to Fall. I don't recommend this at all. Love My Lifetime Polo on this is absolutely dreadful. The sound quality is terrible and it's like all distorted. Can't even put anything on it. But that's the worst one. That's the worst release that ever brought out from that, so don't buy that. This one, Rio, this is a shame. This has not been uncut. This is not actually the full version of it. There's a lot of things missing on this. The concert originally lasted for like 90 minutes on this, but this version that came out on VHS is identical to that DVD. And explain to me who the hell released this on DVD should be shot for it. Taking the exact same thing off this release. The VHS release, to put it on DVD. Are they taking the piss or something? What a joke. Fucking joke. This is actually... Oh, it's on for... It's on for an hour. I do like this concert though. It's a shame that they ruined it for the re-release of this one. This came out in 2002. Re-released 6th of the 5th, 2002. Sound quality on this is really terrible indeed as well. This is awful. The Laserdisc version is not bad actually. The sound quality is good, but there was no need to bring it out on DVD. There was no need. I think they brought it out a few times after that. It was withdrawn. This, no. So there's one thing they should bring out, is this one. But they've never ever found any footage of it. They just like plastered over the TV version and put Gary Taylor trailers. I am Gary Taylor. I am editing man. I am the friend. Yeah. Fuck off, Gary Taylor. You pissy. Just a shit editor. Shit, absolute crap. Speaking of which, though, here's something that you guys will probably want to know. Is Gary Taylor still active on his channel? No, he's not. Apparently, he's getting the worst views on his channel now. His Queen collection. He re-uploaded his Queen collection again, and people have slagged him off again for his editing is bad. The collection is just taking the piss. It is. So I don't know why people just go in there and looking at it, going, "Wow, it's great." It's not. It's just shit. That's not the best Queen collection in the world anyway. I've got the greatest Queen collection in the world. This is my Queen collection, and I am just good at it. And this is mine. Everything is mine. I just want to say that my stuff is my stuff, and I'll do whatever I want to do. And I'm not rich. I don't get paid. That's why Queen Productions sacked him, because of his stupid carry-on he had with these Queen collections he had at the time. Oh yeah. Oh, you got sacked, all right. He was actually responsible for that editing job on that shocking ending. If everybody saw the ending of Odeon, the Odeon on DVD, where the trails go up and down like that, little flaps, that was actually his editing job. That's why he got sacked, because he doesn't work for Queen anymore. I got a Laserdisc rip from the Rio gig from a friend. Yeah, Laserdisc. I said Laserdisc. The Laserdisc version is good. Laserdiscs at the time were brilliant. I think they were really good. The quality was really good. You had to be very careful with the discs when you put them in the player. You'd have to clean your heads a lot, but they were really good. But they had a lot of disc rot on it though. But they did actually make a lot of money from it. And I also remember a Laserdisc came out of Wembley as well, a double Laserdisc edition of it. And but I'm not sure if that was the complete version, because for some reason they used the main artwork for it, Live at Wembley. But I don't know if that version was complete or not. Because I remember I just saw it at that time and I went, oh, it's don't think it's complete, is it? So maybe not. Rare like is like Hungarian Rhapsody. Hungarian Rhapsody is fucking crap. Hungarian Rhapsody, that's another thing they should never have done, was take the VHS version of it, slapped it on, just like sort of, we're not used the very beginning of it. We have to paste over little parts like this because we're not allowed to use the credits. So why, at the very end of the film, you've just basically lied to us at the very beginning. At the end, you basically put the credits at the end, the original credits at the end. I think we all just getting ripped off by Queen Productions, to be honest. I think we are. And either Japan 1982 Laserdisc. The Japan was pretty difficult to get, actually. It's never been out on DVD. There's only excerpts that were on that Live at the Ball. I don't recommend that Live at the Ball at all. The DVD, I don't even recommend the DVD at all, to be honest. It's just shit. Just stick the audio version of it. The audio's better. The visuals are not. I mean, all right. The concept's brilliant, but the visuals are not the best in the world. They're not really. It's not Ted Poley, you know. It's not like Ted Poley. It's like you know. So yeah. But here's a story for you. In 1987, me and my dad, before my dad moved out, we didn't live here for quite a while. We had a VHS player, right? We had I had a massive VHS collection. I'm not talking about sell-through. I'm talking about ex-rental cassettes, and my room was covered in VHSs all over the place. And it was worth probably about over £1,000, £1,000. My God. If I could relive them days again, I could get a VHS collection back on, but I don't have a room. But I would have really liked to have a great VHS collection again. I love VHSs. They were the best. As everybody keeps telling me, DC DVDs in the early days were quiet as hell. They are quiet. But now, they've improved them. In fact, the sound's actually better on them. But when you used to buy them, they used to be like, you couldn't hear the sound on any of the DVDs. It was so quiet. Because at the time, the engineering masters were terrible and it was shit. John says, I like Ted Poley. Yeah. Well, Ted Poley's Ted Poley. Crazy. Just got in the mail the new Perfect Plan CD. Have you heard of it? Yes. Is it Frontiers Records, isn't it? I think, yeah. Yeah. I have heard of Perfect Plan. I heard that new song by Joey Gorelli and Dean Castronovo tonight. Fucking brilliant, brilliant. Actually, my friend Jamie came over when we were doing the album for Jade, and he said, "I'm sure they're brothers." I think they are. They are, honestly. That song they brought out fantastic. I really can't wait to get that album. Actually, I still haven't got Issa's album yet. I can't even get it. I can't get Issa's album. Well, I can't get it. I just haven't downloaded anything for quite a while. But Ted Poley is a yeah, crazy dude. He's just one of the people who's just kind of psychopath in a way, silly jumping around guy, you know. Yeah. Poley's Poley though. Yeah, do that. It's just what got me about him was that interview he did. That if you have seen it for 3 weeks ago, the interview was funny, just going stupid and just saying he was really into it too so much. he wanted to do it. Beyond the fade. Oh boy. Stupid bastards. Oh, that's funny. What about Paul Lane then? Paul Lane. Paul Lane? Who's he? Paul Lane. I've heard the name before, but I can't figure out who he's from. Did you order what? Did you order anything from Snow Production? Did you order anything from Snow Production? I don't know what you mean by that question, Gaming Head. Rephrase your question, please. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, he replaced Ted Pelly in Danger Danger. Oh right, yeah, him. Yes. Actually, that Paul Lane guy's pretty good. He's not silly and crazy like Ted Pelly is, but he's decent. He's decent for what he is anyway. Yeah. Keep getting your chats in, guys. I don't want to get yourself bored. Come on, I want more chats as we did last time because it was good. What I think about something else to talk about. Let me get my seat ready here. Yeah, that's fine as well. Oh, you played? Oh, Danger. Oh, yeah, no, know the album Danger. Yeah, Danger Angels. Yeah. Also, he's lead singer on Defiance, which is a good CD. Defiance, just you know my reasons why. Weird cover. Songs are a bit meh. You've all got your own taste in music. I mean, at the moment, I'm kind of liking that. Well, there's two things that I'm disappointed with. Frontiers. I'm disappointed with two of the artists that didn't work. One is that female girl in the woods with Guy. Didn't work. It was really bad. Then there was that Tico Tomi and Chaos Magic. That was a failure. That was awful. That was pretty awful. But after that, Frontiers has gone up stronger and stronger. But right now, the new stuff they're bringing out, there's still just two things. They're trying. I know what they're trying to do. Trying to make things easier for us to hear. Not impressed with two of the artists that I wasn't impressed with. Was too weak. But Frontiers, watch out. We will bring you something that will make your day. Oh yes. Because we've got a single coming out called Burn. We're shooting that video in about a week's time. Me and Jade's going to go to the shoot, and I'm going to the shoot. I'm going to go and see the shoot. We actually found a great place to film it, actually. And Burn is going to be a hell of a single. So if you think of Frontiers Records is going to be really good, watch out for Burn coming out. If you heard the tracks from last night on the Jade's album mix, I very recommend you to go and listen to that after this stream, because it's just brilliant. I mean, Burn is fantastic and it's cool. And Mark was saying last night, did you produce the album? I said, yeah. He says, God, that's fucking good. Really good, mate. I know there is a girl lead singer in the band, Issa. I'm not sure if that's who you mean. No. This is Jade. Jade Ann, who is releasing her single Burn. And then we've got another person coming up with a song called Alive, which I wrote. And if you like that sort of stuff, the video shoot for that is going to be brilliant, because she's filming it in a labyrinth maze. It's going to be fucking cool. She's going to be running around and she's going to be lost in Alive and stuff. Oh, I meant that played on a Frontiers album. No, it's not that guy. It's not Daniel Fleury. Daniel Fleury, fucking good guy. In fact, that album's been delayed. Apparently, that's Find Me album, and Find Me album's brilliant. I love the first two albums. Are great. Third album's coming out soon though. Well, actually, some of the guys from the bands do play on these records albums. To be honest, I mean, Jeff Scott Soto's got another album coming out this year. Soto, the band's getting relaunched again, which is good. After the Sons of the Apollo tour, which is nearly coming to an end, and then he's having a break for a month. And he's going to go back into his studio and do some tracks, and then once we get our stuff out, we'll be sending a copy to Jeff Scott Soto. We'll be sending a copy to Frontiers Records. We actually do want Serafino to contact me, and if he says yes, he'll bring it out. And I mean it. Don't even worry about it. We are sending it to Frontiers Records. Don't worry about it. Because we really want to get something out there. So that's good. Dead Rabbit sounds like they have a new one in the works. Right, you know what? Right. Do you know what? This is hard to explain. Right, me and Chris watches Queenville every Sunday. Every Sunday watches my live streams. And he watches my live streams all the time. He's always at work. In night time, he comes back, has his tea, and goes back. Queensville time. Def Leppard were a good band. Early career was good. The first album was brilliant. The second album was brilliant. The third album was brilliant. The fourth album was brilliant. Adrenalize is when you stop. That's it. The rest of the albums are crap. The last album brought out, the self-titled album for the first time, was absolutely rubbish. I wasn't impressed. It seems they were repeating themselves from Mutt Lange years. Wasn't impressed. Nah. Def Leppard need to sort themselves out and get Mutt Lange back and get an album produced. They were just basically repetitive. They were repeating. They were trying to make a follow-up to Hysteria. It didn't work. Sorry to say. It was absolutely... I think it was the worst album they brought out actually of the year. Joe tries too hard. The band tried too hard. But I'm not going to say anything bad about Mutt Lange. These days, Mutt Lange has been a phenomenal producer, working with Muse. But that's another band I can't stand. I don't like Muse at all. I don't like them. Mutt Lange just does... He doesn't go back to his rock roots as he used to do. He doesn't do that. I mean, when he did that album with his girlfriend, Shania Twain person, well, what the hell was all that about? That was country music. He's not a country guy. He made that because to get her noticed in America as a country artist. It was he says we should make an album together. But then she approached him and said, I want to make a great country album. It didn't work. She's not a country artist. Shania Twain's not a good singer. She's just way too repetitive. Why bring out a song that is identical to another song that Mutt writes? Why is it Mutt repeating the same songs again? Stupid ideas. Now, what was that song she brought out? What was the one? The country song. What was it? What was that country song she brought out before? It was Impressed Me Much. Was it called? I think. Was it Impressed Me Much? Yeah, it was. And then there was another. Then there was another one that came out identical to that called "I'm Gonna Get You." It was the fucking same song, just rewritten it over it. It's stupid. She's not good. But people don't like. They don't like Mutt now. She'll come out with his good sound. Never does. galaxy. Yeah. Oh, I'll just make language right. You never know what happened on Jody album. Jay's album. Okay, back to questions. Foo Fighters interviewed Liam Gallagher last year and asked if he liked Queen. He said, "Nah, man. Brian May's guitar sounded clogged up." Huh, okay. There's us. I mean, Freddie Mercury's a great singer and they have great songs. I don't understand them. I don't understand why. Foo Fighters interview Liam Gallagher. Oh, is that the confrontation thing that happened with Thingy? About that? Yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah, I do. That was actually Dave Grohl's program he was on. Terrible. No. Yeah, I understand. It's just the fact is Liam doesn't like Queen at all. He ain't a Queen fan. Remember that? If you remember that interview many years ago on the Champions of the World VHS, there's an excerpt from what's his name? Blur? Can't remember his name. But he's a Queen fan. But to be honest, he's not. He's been saying that on the DVD. Queen made the most can be. What's with this? What's with this? Money. On the fade. Yeah, Damon. That's his name. Right. Damon Albarn. I don't like them actually. That's why I don't like UK music scene as shit. Any options on Augustin Nielsen's lead vocals of Wigwam? Ammunition. Ammunition is brilliant. Augustin Nielsen is fantastic. Great singer. Brilliant. First two albums came out fantastic. Wigwam stuff I haven't heard because I did hear they were good. But after watching that EPK of the making of the album, I was very impressed. Great singer. I'd love to work with him. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, we are sending that Burn track to Eric Martinson as well. Don't you worry about it. We're sending it to him. Brilliant. Type us in and give it a listen. I can't play anything on here, I'm afraid. I'll listen to it later. I love it. Queen, Rocket, live in Buenos Aires, 1981. I will, mate. I will. You can find all Skinny singing Queen songs on YouTube. I have seen them on YouTube. I've seen them on Facebook. He's amazing. That's right. Last week we were talking about like lead singers from Queen, and we did the Bohemian Rhapsody thing, which I've got a follow up about that actually, of the Queen movie. If you guys want me to talk about it, which we will. Augustin Nielsen is good. He can do fucking Queen songs good. Love My Life is brilliant. Yeah, Jeff Scott Soto, Mark Martel. They're the two best ones you can never get. They're so cool. So, anyway, last week, we talked about the Freddie Mercury movie last week, and Chris watched the live stream, and he had a positive answer for me. And he says that he's looking forward to seeing it, actually. I've seen that many bloody reviews on YouTube saying people have had mixed reactions about it on YouTube, and Crystal will probably go and say, well, Tez was right. Tez was a bit 50-50 about the film being produced and everything else. I mean, it's great that the film's getting done. I still haven't got an answer at all. I'd have to see it for real. So me and Chris have decided we're going to go to the cinema and we're going to go and see this film. And we're going to see, we'll have our own reaction to it as well. We will actually do a vlog after the film's over, which we plan to do. I will go and see it with him on the, I think ours comes out on in the UK later. The US gets it first. I got it wrong last time. Right, I'm just going to get a drink. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Keep your chats coming in. 2 minutes. This is General Chat Live here on YouTube. This is coming up to 25 to 5. I feel like I'm on radio for some reason. 5, it's Rock Show Live. We get messages about people saying, where's Rock Show Live returning back? Well, at the moment, no. I can't do Rock Show Live. I'm busy doing this business, to be honest. I've got so many projects in the works, guys. I can't have time to do Rock Show Live. I'll bring it back, but no. I haven't got time, guys, I'm afraid. Let's go back to the Freddie Mercury movie, by the way, for a few minutes. I was saying about the reviews that people said. Yeah, the people who I watched, they were so pathetic on there. The younger generation couldn't understand it. The older generation was kind of, well, we like it. The Americans are stupid. I think the Americans are absolutely pathetic out there. The younger, the two girls that were on there, the younger girls, they were all like thinking, well, who's this guy? Who's him playing it? And they couldn't understand what was going on. That's because they're not Queen fans, that's why I don't understand. I still think that the storyline will be good. The acting, I just don't know. You guys are going to have to just think about it yourselves. We'll see. Yeah, I'm drinking Robinsons today. I'm not drinking what I normally drink, because this stuff was only £1. I didn't pay £1.49 for this, by the way. I paid £1 for this, and I like it actually. I think that's actually better than this reason why. Let's see, Planet Mixes as well. When I was talking last week about the Queen and David Bowie album, which is considered as new tracks and also covers an ex-roadie, said there were some good songs in the 80s. When I was talking about Queen last week, about the Queen and David Bowie album, it's considered as new tracks and also covers. Yes. An ex-roadie said there was some good songs in there during the 80s, so hopefully it'll come out. Right. Well, actually, that's the thing about that Bowie thing as well. You may get the Rod Stewart thing coming out with Let Me Live. Let Me Live with Rod Stewart and Elton John. Teeth, nose and hair. And that would be good. That would be really good to hear. I know it was leaked out a lot on YouTube, but took it off for some reason. Said you can't put it on. But because Let Me Live originally was done with Elton and Rod Stewart, which is really good. It's cool indeed. Devin, go outside now. Go downstairs. See mommy. You guys. Out. Right. Let Me Live. Right. The thing about Let Me Live is right when they re-recorded it in 1996, when they did them harmonies on it and stuff. It was good how they did it, and to take the recording from 1983, I think it was 84, 80 something, 81, 83, whatever, and then basically redo his voice on that track was good. And then obviously like had to mix it without the parts in it as well, which is thingy done it. Let Me Live is a pretty good song. I actually think Let Me Live is a good song actually. One of the first ever collaborations with 3 guys writing it, which is really good. Gaming Head says the Americans are mostly very stupid, but unfortunately the Germans are as well. Germany's okay. They're the rock community. And a heavy metal community as well. But yeah, the Americans have got silly ways and stuff. They always just say, but man, it's just not Freddie Mercury. It's not him. We gotta do it. I'm Mary Turner. I'm gonna tell you, I'm Mary Turner. And I'm gonna talk to Freddie Mercury. Yeah, we're gonna go backstage and talk about his life and see how we're gonna do with it. How do you feel about Freddie Mercury? Let's go inside and see Freddie Mercury. Mary Turner. Stupid American. Mary Turner. I am precious. Stupid people. Mikkel's joined. Hello, Mikkel. Good to see you, my man. You've probably missed about, how long have we been trying to tune for? An hour? Over an hour. Every time this happens, Mikkel comes late. Every time. If you guys want to watch back the stream, go back for a few minutes and see what I was talking about. I'll basically give you an update. What we've talked about so far is Queen, Jodie, Jade, albums, music, and now music. That's it. You'd be thinking, Polly. Someone I can go, his Polly sucks. He sucks, take Polly. And the fade. Yeah. Go back. If you would know the youth in Germany, you would change your opinion. Right. Well, the German community, the German rock community is amazing. Holland rock community is amazing. And for what it's worth, right, it is actually pretty good, because the German community and the rock community overseas are great. The Sweden rock community, I have to say, they are the best. For everybody else doing the other stuff, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really good. Really good. American music scene is terrible. American music scene is actually worse now. I don't call Green Day being a good band. I don't like them because they're not punk. It's just screaming and worst tracks ever written. It's not good. I don't really like the guy's voice, to be honest. Absolutely awful voice he's got. It's just horrible. I don't know why teenagers want that stuff anyway. Why would they listen to that crap? Absolute dreadful band they are. Absolutely terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know the Dookie album came out and it was the biggest seller ever made. I wasn't impressed with it. It was boring. The songs in there that made me so like uncomfortable to hear it. I was like, what is this rubbish? What's this crap? That's not fucking rock music. That's fucking horrible shit. So get rid of it. Chuck it in the bin. That's what people did. They bought it and chucked it in the bin. That's a piece of shit. Although having Rob Calevo producing it, piss off. Rob Calevo's crap. Rouge producer. Let's see. Hurricane also cover. Cool. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah. Jade absolutely loves that song. It's oh tonight. We really went rock. We went really rock on that song. We did. You wait till Jade sings that song. It's fucking brilliant. We actually got well, I was trying to get in touch with the guys who actually owned the song, but YouTube didn't block it. It was like good, really good. Some people actually did actually hear it, and it's really fantastic. I love some Italian disco. I love the stuff as well. Actually, I've been looking at two other songs that I probably might do as well with it. There is a song actually I want to do called Fire by Linda, and I really considered doing that actually with Jade. That would be brilliant. But I'd like to do something really incredible with me. Planet Maker says, I hate people who just consider Freddie as all gay and died of AIDS because he loved that man so much. I don't like Queen music because of that. But to me, it's underestimated their legacy. Right. Here's something I'm going to say. Planet Mix is absolutely spot on with this. People don't understand about Queen. People don't understand their music. Everybody on YouTube must have heard that first album about the story of how they began. Right? That's the story of Queen. You've got to keep yourself alive. The story of how Brian met Freddie and Roger and John. Then you've got Doing All Right, which was about trauma and travesty. Then Greg King Rat comes in. Would you like to know? Would you like to know, people? That song is fantastic. Brilliant song. Originally based on a nursery rhyme called Old King Cole. If you guys didn't know that, because it is. It's actually Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He'd call for his pipe, and he'd call for his bow, and he'd call for his fiddlers three. Haha. But you didn't know that, did you? I did. And then you've got the song, what's the last track on the album? What's the last side one? The last one? Fairy King? Fantastic. But Everybody Hates Jesus. Everybody hates that song. Because, yeah, it's just lambs and shit. Everybody hates that song. I don't know why people don't like Jesus. It's just a song. But Liar comes in. And then it comes into The Night Comes Down, which was a demo. Then then you've got Valentine's Rock and Roll. Then you've got Son and Daughter. And then the last track on the album is The Fade Out, the very early version of Me. Do you have Instagram? I do have Instagram. I do. It's Tez Super. It's TEZSUPER. Tez Super on Instagram. Follow me on there. I'm on there all the time. I do actually can receive messages on Instagram now, but at the moment I would not. People don't message me on Instagram because I really don't like getting things. Don't like getting pestered a lot. But I never. But I fairly go on it really. It's only for people that just want to go and think it up. But you can add me on there if you want to. Add me on Facebook as well as Tez Super, and you can follow my ST Entertainment page as well. I've had a lot of people actually liking my page, and it's good. And my website's getting launched 2 weeks' time. Jade's album comes out the 11th of June. Yes, and I don't have a cover yet because I haven't printed it off today because I'm running low on toner. My toner's had to be changed. Let's have a look. I share Queen videos on my account and reach 300 followers. Nice one, mate. Good stuff. Keep it going. Keep it going. Share mine. General chat. Chipotle. Oh, that man is so crazy. You guys want to ask me about any projects coming up for ST Entertainment? Please do. Ask me questions. Planet Mixer says Rami Malek confirmed he's Queen. Right, Rami Malek confirmed he's Queen go-to song, and that is Lily of the Valley. He said he loves Queen. Considered he's American. I'm a bit confused on that question. Rami Malek confirmed he's Queen. Right, I know that part. And it says go-to song, and that is, and that is to go to the song Lily of the Valley. He said he loves Queen, considered that he's American. Right, so I understand your question now. Yeah, well, Lily of the Valley is actually a very nice song to that. And I know he likes Queen anyway, because he's a fan. Ryan Malek's alright actually. I think he could pull it off. I think he could just pull it off. I mean, there's shots in there we showed last week of that anyway, which is like him being like Mick Jagger. But anyway, Gary says, I followed you. I'd appreciate it if you took a look at my account. Yes, I can actually have a look on your account on my browser, but not on my phone. Try and keep the phone off for a bit. John says, I don't like Green Day either. I hate Green Day. The thing about the American music scene, it's good, but we don't get what we deserve. We don't get what we deserve. We just think we're actually what it is. It's because the American scene is absolutely awful. That's why they're always importing the music from the States in the UK, because the UK are paying the rights to get it out from the US to here. It's not even the UK scene. It's American scene, UK crap. Shite. What album comes out after Jade's album? Lila's album comes out Alive. Hers gets released the week after Jade's comes out. That'll be on the week I'll tell you what date will come out. Actually, 11th of June will be Jade's album. Then after that, we're bringing out the video for Live comes out from Lila, because she's getting it filmed, and then we're bringing her album out on the 18th of June. And you can buy it on the website when it gets launched 2 weeks time. No, mine is Innuendo. I was gobsmacked when it went number 1 in the UK, and yeah, after Innuendo was released, I went back to Montreux, went to record the last few tracks with Freddie, all live, and for about 5 tracks I think we recorded, and after that was it. Queen was the end. They'll never ever get it. They will never ever replace Freddie Mercury ever. They will never replace him. They can't replace the legend with now. Why do you think the Adam Lambert stuff's crap? Because Adam Lambert is a dickhead. And if you guys are also wondering about this release of the albums, by the way, I am available. I am here to tell you right now. If you live in the USA and if you live overseas, there's actually free shipping going to be on this as well. So you're covered. But it might cost a bit more for the States. That's not going to work out later, because I think it's an extra £5 for the shipment in America. But if you live in overseas, like overseas, it'll be cheap to send anyway. It'll be fine. Yeah, so it's £5 for the US, because the reason being is we've got to pay the shipping tax on it as well. But you will get it anyway. If you get the limited editions, you'll get the CD, signed CD. You'll get a letter saying about what the company is. You get a bonus surprise in there. You'll get also promotional material. We're cramming a load of stuff in one big packet. So look out for a lot of stuff coming out. It's going to be good. And the pre-orders are going to start from the 10th. So on the 10th, if you order on the 10th, you'll get it on the 11th. If not, you might get it later. But it will be shipped out on the day. That's why I've got a lot of these packets to buy. And I've got to buy some paper. I've got to buy licks and things as well. It's themed on it. So yeah. For some reason, I don't like Innuendo. Innuendo is the last time the Queen album was made. Official Queen album has been made. From my point of view, right? My point of view. Innuendo is a great album. There's a few songs that don't work on it. Like, could have been for solo albums, like Roger's album, Brian's album. It's kind of like a mixed album between Roger and Brian, but not Freddie on it. It's a mixture of each. Innuendo's good. It's a good album. How long do we have to get the limited editions? For the limited editions, we're only going to release them for a month. For after the month's over, the limited editions will be no more. After that, get in, lie down. You know the times, Devon. As for the standard editions, we're going to cram the same stuff in it. But the limited editions will be unlimited to 50 copies, because we can't ship any more than that. But if we do reissue the limited editions by people demanding for it, we're going to do an extra 15 copies. So that's why. But you can purchase it on the website anyway when it gets launched. And we'll send it out on the day. It's actually going to be free for you guys. There will also be a video. There's also going to be a video of Jade's album going to be uploaded. 30 second tracks. There's going to be a link for you to purchase it on the website. There's going to be a link also to purchase it by PayPal. And if you purchase it on PayPal, we will actually send it out on the day. And it makes good money for me. Let's see. Any possible chance you think there is a studio version of Man from Manhattan with Freddie on it? Queen version of a singer that will work with Eddie Howe. Well, I do. Only version I remember there is actually a version kicking around that Freddie did the backing vocals on, and also did the lead guide vocal for it. And on that box set, Pride Possession, that's the full version of it on there. The Smile version is awful. Don't even start me on the Smile CD with that bonus remix. It's absolute shit. Absolute crap. But as for that version, sound quality in it is amazing. Sound quality is brilliant on that CD. Man from Manhattan is actually full. And if people are asking me, because I've had billions of questions, did Eddie Howe make an album? No, he made two singles. The B-side of Man from Manhattan was never issued on that box set. I don't know why. Well, maybe. Even if there's 7 singles there, see what's on the B-side of it. I don't know what's on the B-side. Do you like the song "Time" from Freddie? The Time song, I have the rare version of it on the stage. I've got the stage version of it. That was on a bootleg CD called Queen Remixes, and I also have got the box set all the Time versions, including the instrumental version, which is brilliant on that. And Time is fantastic. The remix that came out with Brian May on it, when they remixed it in 2000, was really fucking good. Really fucking good. Planet Mixer says, I can send you the Man from Manhattan from the box set. It's fantastic. The sound quality is good. Brian's guitar is so loud on that version. The version on the Smile CD, I don't even recommend it. Don't play that remix. It's fucking shit. Done very cheaply as well. Yeah, what we'll just do is, I know what we'll do. Let's put this into digital. Let's make the ending backwards and put it forwards. And it's just like, please stop it. There's no need for that. It makes it worse. It says, give me your email and I will. Give me your email and I will send it. Mr. Pony. Feed. Feed. Be on the... Wee. Swimming in the sea. Oh, man. It's funny. Someone was asking me about earlier on about how many projects have we got involved in ST Entertainment. We've got four projects coming out. 2 albums from Jade, 2 albums from Lila, and we've got a very busy year. Very busy year. I have mixed feelings from Roger Taylor about actor Ben Hardy, and his voice is very deep, and Roger's voice is soft and flat. He was in EastEnders. I know he was in EastEnders. Roger wanted him because he was perfect for what they were going to do as a drummer. The only thing about the voice is not the same as Roger's, because Roger's is a higher tone. His is a lower tone. He goes, that's how Roger speaks, but when you speak about his other goes, it's just, it doesn't work. But the guy who was playing Brian May, the voice was spot on. Very interesting. I'm still kind of excited to go and see it, but I'm kind of just going to sit there in the cinema room thinking, they've remixed the soundtrack, haven't they? They must have, because they can't have used the original takes they had anyway. Because Trident Studios is no longer there, it's dead. Could he pull off Roger's drum kit? No. Could he pull off Roger's drumstick moves, flipping them in his hands? I don't know. Maybe. I would say that possibly. Even if he's got the right sort of stance for it and everything, and the drummer's good for it. Maybe he could. Maybe he could. But I mean, like I said before, my best bet is to go and see the film for real before it comes out on DVD. I mean, it'll be out on DVD. People will get by the DVD. There'll be an interview with with Brian May only on it because Roger's not involved. I don't know why, but Roger's not technically not produced. He's producing the film, but they're not involved. I mean, he's involved with the production, but he's not involved with other stuff. It's just Brian wants to do it. But it's interesting how they've got to deal with Regency Pictures and 20th Century Fox. Queen Films are not even involved. Jim Beach must have pulled out of it and said, "I'm not making this crap." Maybe it was his decision not to do it. That's all I think of. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I think would work pretty well for what I'll say. Here's something that will be interesting for me. If this film's a success and it takes off very well, then it'll be good. But Queen fans that wear the t-shirts, they'll see the DVD, they'll just probably be an EPK of it as well. I have a funny feeling that the soundtrack may be a failure because we are repeating the same Queen songs as before. Maybe re-recordings may happen, I don't know. If it takes off pretty well and the film is a success, then I'll be happy with it. But I don't know how much it'll make at the box office though. But Ryan wants to see if it works out pretty well for it. So everybody will be good. I can see everybody will go to the premiere in London to see it. Brian will be there, Anita will be there, Jim will be there, all the Freddy guys will be there, and Mrs. Mary Austin will be there. You can see everybody being there to be honest, seeing this film. And then you come up here to Sunderland, the Queen fans will be standing outside and be thinking, what a fantastic film it was. I'm going to have mixed reactions about it when it comes out. I saw Idiot Paul Printer in the Bohemian Rhapsody movie trailer there. Actor looks creepy as anything like Smoking Martin Express. Yeah, I saw it as well. Wrong idea to really bring him out, isn't it? But if they're putting shots in of Freddy's lovers in it, you shouldn't really be putting it in. Take it out, delete it. But actually, feeling as this is now having a bit of a thing about it, maybe yes. You see, it depends how long it's on for this film. It could be 2.5 hours, it could be 3 hours. I don't know. But let's just hope that this isn't going to get mushy and messy as before. I mean, the girl who's playing Mary Austin with Chose, the part's actually pretty good. But I don't understand I don't know what Mike Myers is doing in the film now. What's he doing in the film? I don't know what he's playing. No one knows what he's playing. What is he? Promoter? Is he voiceover? Is he just film? I mean, I tell you what else got my attention was watching the Wayne's World movie. Wayne's World, the film. If you remember that interview that Roger did, saying it wasn't a movie, it was a movie, but it wasn't about Death of Freddy. It was just a movie. That was a movie, which was good. The first movie was brilliant. The first movie was just good, and I think it was kind of like very well presented. The second movie was just totally rubbish. But I do like the first movie. It was just full on funniness. Mike Myers wrote a good script. It was amazing. I think that's why he got them as well. Because Brian saw the film. He saw both of them went to see the thing, and he liked it. But he just said he thought it just a bit silly, But it was good. But they should have made a third one. But I'm glad they didn't make two. But the second one was terrible. The second one was just really, really messed up crap. It was awful. Brian May was a little greedy to apparently see the movie straight away, and he said he loved it. You know, to be honest with you, Brian's on the set anyway. He gets emotional. He got so emotional. You see the pictures where he's got emotional on the backside, and he said, "This guy's fucking good," and he really, really did. Even he's in the crowds as well. When they filmed it in the crowds. He's actually on the film. So amazing. So you have to see in digital enhancement. You'll see, there's Brian. There's Brian. So you get 2 second shot of it. It's like you go, haha, very special. We'll wait 5 months to get it out. Yeah, I know, we'll wait 5 months. It's when it's supposed to be finished in 5 months' time. The Americans get it first, we get it later. We get like 2 weeks later in the UK. So if you ever get tickets, reserve your tickets early, because it's going to cost a lot of money to go and see it. And it will be HD, IMAX thing, big screen. So you probably think, yeah, we'll be seeing it. But Brian's good with it. We can see it October 24th. Yes, yeah, that's when it comes out over in the 2nd of November. It comes out in the States. 24th of October. 2nd November is when it comes out in the States, and the UK gets to see it. Oh, October 24th. All right. Oh, yes, that's right. So we get it first, and then they get it. That's right. That's right. So we have to get. So we tickets like get purchased on the 22nd. So I would purchase your tickets early to see it. I'm definitely going to see it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to see it with Chris. You'd have to get a day off when you can go and see it. But I don't know where it's playing though. I don't know if it's playing up in Bolton. I don't know if it's playing down here in the town. I don't know. Because I'm kind of half and half. I live like 30 minutes away from Bolton. And I live like 40 minutes away from the town. Because walk to town is kind of... It's a nice walk to walk down. It's a big trek though. But it's about 40 minutes at least to walk to town anyway from here. On a nice day. Not bad. But yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see what the reaction comes out as well. Has anybody got any questions about Jade's album, by the way, of the tracks that we made? I'd like to hear back your feedback, please. If anybody's got any questions about the album, Jade's album, I'd love to hear them. We're hopefully going to do a Q&A session with her actually on here, live. You'll see Jade for real. Jade is phenomenal. She's actually stood in the corner here, and she actually sang Wanted Dead or Alive, which we are actually issuing as a bonus track on the album. So she basically stood in that corner there, and she sang so good. And in fact, I tell you what, when you stand here in this where the door is, perfect spot to record. It's really good. I want it to be over 2 hours at least, as much story as possible, and like the music. I don't want to see I don't want to see it all. I don't want to see it all. I don't want to see all of the concert, but I want to see more of the story. Right? That's exactly what I think as well. More of the story about what was happening in that period of time. What you should actually do is watch that Days of Our Lives on YouTube. It's still there. Watch Days of Our Lives. Then have your own say about what they'll do with it. Because the hot space thing was just going to take off so well, and the hot space would be very interesting to know about that. I'm very glad they did actually write that part for the hot space thing. That'll be very interesting to know about what was going on. Especially that fight in the studio. I can't believe they had a fight in the studio. That was so bad. I didn't know about that. Shut up. But basically, yes, you've got your own thing about it. So if anyone's got any questions about Jade's album, I'd love to hear your feedback, please. I've heard already feedback from Mikkel. Mikkel seen that, and he loves that Ken Russell cover. And it's so good. Or if you want to know about any projects coming up that we are working on, please let me know. Hopefully the works is included in the movie. It will be included. It goes up to Live Aid. This is where it starts from. Live Aid. No, sorry, starts at the early beginnings, then Live Aid. That's where it stops. It might go on to Wembley. I don't know. It depends. Who wrote most of Jade's album? I actually wrote most of the album, but Jade is co-writing the album as well. So we actually co-wrote together. But I wrote most. I wrote Burn. I wrote a song called Live. I've wrote Where We Agreed. I didn't write it because it was written by somebody else. Jodie actually wrote half of the album as well with her stuff on it. Well, she wrote the song Falling as well. But basically, I mostly wrote the whole lot really, but Jade mostly wrote. The songs that I can, the covers on there as well. There's like cover songs from like Nigel Stock and In the Name of Love Trap. I've just demoed that the other week. You heard last night. Tightrope was a Ian Levine song, which I finally got his number because I need to get in touch with him soon. And then Jade wrote. She wrote a lot of songs. She's never got them recorded. So that's the next project we're working on as well. So you never know. But yeah, basically it was a collaboration between me, Jodie, and Jade. Those three of us were made together. But I wrote mostly all of it. All the music I wrote, but the lyrics were written by Jen later on. So yeah. Give me the item, don't you? Not time yet. I love it when Devon comes on camera, because every time we do live streams, she sits there, watches you, and thinking it's time. It's not. Next in another hour is. She's thinking, oh yeah, we'll go now. She's actually been a brilliant dog. My sister's coming up tomorrow for a few days, and the dog's going to get her paws cut, nails cut. Try to do them the other week, can't do them because of the little pain she's had in her paws being pretty bad. But now she's fine. Last night, after I did that video last night, on the same day, I had an amazing dinner last night. I had fish and chips. And I tell you what, I had a great fish and chips down the road here. Oh my God. I could have seriously gone for another one tonight. It was so lovely. So lovely. I need to explain something about what happened on Angry Penguin video. The video that I've edited on that. You guys may have been wondering what the fuck is going on with that Angry Penguin video. Me too. I want to know as well. Well, what's happened is my AdSense was stopped because there's a section in that part. If you notice, there's a Sky television thing on it that you may have wondered. Millie Grubs came up on it. I actually used the music from the Sky box music, which I shouldn't have used because Sky owns the rights to it. For some reason, the sound went off. It re-uploaded again, and all of a sudden now the sound's back on it. And for some reason, I lost my AdSense on that. There's not all the rights to the Sky music. I thought it was free. Stupid idiots. So that was fixed. I think that was actually funny to do that. That Angry Penguin video, it was shot in one day. I took my phone down, went in the woods. There was like a brilliant setting down there, which is great. My friend who was doing no photo shoots, by the way, she went to see that. She's coming down on Monday, and we're going there to do some photo shots, and she loves that place. So we're basically doing that. But when I filmed that Angry Penguin video on that day, it was insanely hot that day. It was hot, but it was a great idea to do that as a different setting to do the film. And I know I'm a bit off-center when I do that, obviously, because what happened was my phone was turned up that way, and my camera was there, and I was trying to figure out where the camera was going. So this is where you are, and I was thinking, oh shit, I fucked it up. But it was really good. It was good to do that. It was a good experiment to do that. I like doing that. It's good. There's more Angry Penguin videos coming up actually soon, which is cool. Anybody got any more questions? You've got about 45 minutes before I go. We've been on here for an hour and 44 minutes. Well, the stream didn't start like till like 5 minutes in at least. So, any more questions, guys, before I leave? Someone had a question for me on the discussion page, saying about the News of the World debate. They said I wanted to be part of it. I'm actually for that. I'm actually going to be part of that. Really interesting. Angry Penguin video was funny, but a horrible television they made. Did you notice? Right? Do you notice? Actually, I'll tell you what. Right? That television show Mully Grubs was banned on TV over in Australia. When it came to the UK, they banned it as well. But the acting was bad. I mean, it felt like everyone wanted to just be so angry on it. Everyone just wanted to say, "We're not getting bloody paid here." It's like, bloody hell. Is it that guy who did that stupid Tools thing? It does building all together now. Well, originally I had put on the video subtitles on the video, but on my Power Director it took off the stupid subtitles, and I wanted to keep it on, but it was hilarious. It was the worst program I made, but I love doing that one. So I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to look into more TV shows and stuff. I mean, originally what we wanted to do was do a video with Widget on it. Was danger and evil are everywhere, and but we couldn't use it. I can't use it. And then there was a part with it was saying Jimmy the Magic Torch. I can't use that. So at the end of the day, I said, right, I'm not going to use any bits of that because I was going to start this monologue saying television shows were really good that day. The days we had this show and that show and all that business. Now it worked out good. Fortunately, I wasn't allowed to use it because it's not. I don't own the rights to it. But that Mully Grubs show was weird. It was so weird. I mean, why would you have somebody like talking about walking in the bush and stuff? It's like, what are you on about? It was really good. It was really good. Yeah, I liked that video. It was really good. It was just I like to do some more crazy things like that actually. I'm planning to do another one actually. After this studio work's finished, probably go into something different. Get a blue screen, but did not use it. The rain song at the end has a background, but then it was painted. It was. Oh, the Angelo song, Antonio. Yeah, actually, if you look at that video at the very end, you can see when he's getting frustrated and he goes, "Fucked it up." That's exactly what he was doing. He was like, I don't know what was going on with the point though for this. He looked off the St. Vegas and go, "On Thursday morning." What's he doing with the finger? He's doing. What? It's just so pathetic. Actually, they didn't have a blue screen to use on that. They did very interesting. The girl was dressed up in a mask, in a blue mask. She was basically all blue, and she's standing. She's actually sitting on a seat with a blue background. So you may think it's like being faded and everything. No, it's not. She actually wore a whole thing, but weird program. It would take a drug sample of that. It's like take a Ted Poley moment. Just tell Ted Poley to do that sort of thing. That would have been hilarious to use Ted Poley in that actually. Just so good. I'm actually thinking of doing an Angry Penguin about Ted Poley on the next one. I just thinking about doing like a parody with big hair and everything, and just saying about his whole career and everything else, you know. How singers are the worst, and the bad presentation on it. That's how I had in mind to do the next one for us. That would have been fun. The blue girl, yes, with a sexy voice. A sexy voice? Seriously? Australian sexy voice? Jesus. She was like, she must have been really, really seriously. She must have been really, like, drugged out to the max. I mean, you wouldn't just go like stupid guy with the drug gag with, aha, you know, like messed up stage when he's got he's got a packet of biscuits. He's got a packet of biscuits. Aha, these are biscuits. How many are in the pack of these? And then you go, that guy goes, that's bloody annoying. It's like bloody biscuits. It's like 1, 2, 3. You know, if you do like that sort of thing, it's like g'day. It goes like g'day. Or angry g'day. G'day. How many biscuits are in here? And he's thinking, I'm bloody annoyed. I'm just bloody paying for this bloody show. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 biscuits. 10 little biscuits in the pack. One came forward and one came back. You. Oh my god. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. I'll tell you what else was really funny. When I was doing that video, when I was doing my research for what I was doing for Discogs and stuff, I really, well, the very beginning of that video actually missed the microphone on that. The very first trailer that was put on, I was actually going to build it up with some more stuff, but I thought, now we'll do a VHS parody of it. But it's really, really cool. Make an Angry Penguin video about bad music videos from the 80s. There are a lot to choose from. And actually, that was an idea to do Ted Poley actually and do that. The bad music videos of the 80s, yeah, I mean, that would be really good. But like some of them, like I mean, there's actually a one, I'll tell you which video has never been posted, and I can't find. It's supposed to be pretty good actually. The Lisa Lougheed song of Run With Us from the Raccoons. I've never, ever, 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 ever seen that video. I don't know if they're allowed to post it or not. But the video was outstanding. All the moves in that video, it's a fabulous video it is. Because that's a different mix on there. That's not a bad idea actually. 80s videos from the worst 80s videos in the world. I'd have to have a big list though. I'd have to go through the worst ones. So maybe Mikkel may help me out on that one. I'd be good to collaborate on you with that actually. Hello by Joy has my vote. Okay. The only thing about it is though, I don't know if I'll be able to get paid for it because copyright issues again. Maybe. Maybe. If it's unknown songs, that's okay. If it's known songs, I'll do unknown songs. And if you guys should ask me about video shoots, by the way, what we're doing for Jade's single Burn. The plan is to do, when we do the video shoot for it, we're doing it in a forest. And we're doing it a bit like the Wet video. Remember the Wet video came out? The Wet video came out before, which was the Wet video. What was the last Wet video? The last Wet song that came out? One Love. Well, the One Love song was done in a cubicle thing outside. But we want to make Burn in a forest, so we would do all the actions to it, and she'd be dressed in her goth outfit and everything else. There's also another one we're going to bring out called Release Me, which I'm really excited to tell you that might be another. I might consider to be a non-album track. I'd love to have a shoot of that. That'd be fantastic. But Jade knows some college students who do video photography for free, so we might be able to do it for free, but they have to pay me for the song obviously because I can't get paid for it. So we work on that as well. We'd like to have little ideas and stuff, but I think that we would like to have an amazing shoot with Burn. Burn would be fantastic to put out. We're actually going to release it as a single, and we're going to promote it on YouTube as well. And you guys can take it. Cards can think this is fucking good. We do this backing vocals with Alicia and me doing backing vocals on that track as well. Well, when Alicia's free, when she's available. She might be free tomorrow. She said she was coming tomorrow. I think she is. Hopefully. So yeah, that's a plan of the videos we're going to have. Because if you guys are going to ask me concept videos in a way, I kind of, but I want us to keep doing concept videos. Because I like to put flames on it as well. Like I've got the flames thing on Power Director. We put flames underneath it, and but we have to talk to the editors about that and do it from there. But if they send me the rough cuts of it, that's fine. I can edit it myself and just do it on there with both different shots and stuff, which would be fabulous to do. So that's what we will have to do, is do video shoots as well for everything. Because I know that Lana's getting her video shoot done soon, but she wants her song alive on radio. And the only thing I can suggest is being played on down at the local radio stations here, the community radio stations like Spark and Spark FM, and there's another one called no, I think that's the new station we have actually. Just Spark FM. I play it, but we have to have a meeting with that first. We can't just say we can't give you this for nothing. We have to find out who you are and what's your business and everything. So you got to do that anyway. So all the promotions got to be done anyway in the next couple of months. Because she's saying, I want it out, I want it out. It's not how things work, love. Record the vocals first, then I will take the track, because she can't have, legally she can't have the track because I own the copyright to it. So she's got to have I've got to send the track down to the video guy. Then when that's done, she can post it on Spotify, and that's it. She can be done. Kix always seems to be made fun of. Still like the band though. Kix, I've never heard of Kix. Who's Kix? Well, here's something actually. Well, here's something for you guys anyway, if you're interested in this. Next Angry Penguin video, Michael's put me a good idea. He's had a good idea. Do the worst 80s videos ever from that. But I'll not be able to use the music out of it. Maybe snippets of it, but I won't get paid for it. But we'll mute the sound down, and then I'll just find out what the hell they're singing about and everything else. Or turn the sound down a little bit and do that. Kix is an American band. AC/DC's sound very good live. Nice one. So here's a challenge for you guys next week. If anybody out there knows of any worst 80s videos ever made, right, send me them by this stream. Put them on the links in the stream, and the best ones I find we'll do as a video. Maybe an hour's long video, 60-minute video of it actually. Maybe a Liam Dale thing we're going to do. You never know. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. Thank you, Mikkel, for your great advice. We will definitely do that for the next one. But that won't be filmed probably for about, well, let's see, schedule's a little bit difficult this time, so we will probably wait until after the releases of these albums. We'll say probably June, July. We'll say July. We'll put it forward for July the 2nd, because then I'll be able to do it on July the 2nd. So July the 2nd, I definitely will consider doing that. July the 2nd will be really the best one I can think of, which would be cool. So I've got that on board now. So you guys got a month. You guys have got a month to get me in some ideas for worst videos ever made. Leave the links on the video, and I'll get them on the chat as well. And I'll basically, when this goes back live, I'll get the links off the chat, put them on I'll download the videos, but I will not watch them. I will just download them, and then I'll watch them for the first time and think about the song as well. It'll be really, really funny, and I can just do like a little bit of a thing on it and stuff, do that sort of, you know. That'll be cool. That'll be really, really cool. Looking forward to that, actually. Looking forward to that now. Good idea. Good idea. Michael's very, very, very good on Mikkel. I call him Mikkel because Mikkel is a good word. Mikkel. Any more questions, guys, before Madam goes out? Keep your characters coming, guys. There's some bad 80s videos that are obscure, that were on YouTube for years, but there's no copyright issues there. As long as it's just videos that are, but make sure they're not known songs, unknown songs, because known songs are okay. Known songs, no way. Unknown songs, I will. Notification. Oh, Vic Lucas has uploaded a video called Shit This Weekend. Apparently, he's always uploaded that. I'll see it later on. That'll be cool. I don't like parody videos. Parody videos is not what I like to do. I like to see genuine videos done for real. I mean, we for the past couple of months we've been talking about musicians and stuff. One band I can't stand is Steel Panther. They are just dickheads. They are just nothing but parody crap. It's just Steel Panther is awful. They just take the piss out of metal bands a lot. They really, really do. You just think they've got all this talent, and they're thinking, let's just take the piss out of metal bands and rock bands we used to like. And they're thinking, yeah, we'll do that. But all of a sudden, you're thinking, no, it's not going to work. So, my point of view is, they can just do what they want. But those guys should be sacked from the record company. They got a deal with Universal for like 5 years. The albums were brought out. It's just absolutely dreadful. Shite. Absolute shite. Bloody awful. Thank you. I hate Steel Panther. Steel Panther are rubbish. Nothing but parody shit. They're not even. It doesn't even exist anymore. They just take the piss out of it. They had a YouTube. If you guys had seen that YouTube channel they made, Steel Panther's YouTube channel for the first time, they were acting out so crap. They had scripted it so well. They said, because I think they were so serious and thinking, hi, we're Steel Panther, we're here to rock your world. But you look very closely, they're reading off a script. It's like, no, let's write a script out, we'll do this sort of thing, we'll just say what we're about to say. Yeah, those videos. Yeah, the videos that were serious at the time are the best. Yeah, the 80s ones, they weren't standing. The Lisa Lougheed one. If somebody bloody well loaded Lisa Lougheed to Run With Us, that remix of it, because that sounds brilliant. I mean, I love that song. I would have loved to do that. I would actually have loved to have covered that song with Jade. You can run with us. We got everything you need. Run with us. We are free. Come with us. I see passion in your eyes. Run with us. I love that Run With Us song. The darkness falls, leaving shadows in the night. I would seriously love to cover that. But I don't know who owns the rights now to it. We should really kick ass and do a good guitar version of that, actually, with using the bass parts from the track and do a fucking good version of it. What do you think? What do you guys think? Shall we do Run With Us by Lisa Lougheed off the Raccoons? Should we do it? I'd love to do it. Jay would just go, you what? You did this? Oh my god, this is my song. She would seriously go, oh. Can you imagine the video done for it as well? Oh my god. Imagine the video done for Run With Us. You can't run with us. Just a fucking go man on the video. Oh man. Seriously. I think we should record Run With Us. I think we should. I had it in my brain all week, and I went, you know what? I would love to do that song. And I think it would be good for AdSense, because Run With Us is not copyright. I'll do it. Maybe for the next album for Jade. May work. By the way, guys, I can tell you just an update about the album. One track's come off the album, by the way. The piano song, we've not put it on now. It doesn't work. So we decided to put 14 tracks on the album now for Jade to release. But you are getting 2 bonus tracks on this limited edition. You're getting a cover version of Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive, which I am allowed to use that version. And the acoustic version of the Red and Blue, which we are going to issue on the standard and limited edition as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just to let you guys know about that, I've got to tell you guys about that. 14 tracks on her album, 12 tracks for Lala's album coming out, because we've been writing it. Especially that song she wrote called Bad Girl, and Moving On, and what was the one I demoed this week? Let Me Go. No, it's not that Let Me Go, by the way, by that crappy artist. This is a better song. Christian McVie type thing on it. Let Me Go. Because she wrote it originally. It was beautiful, brilliant, brilliant song. Really, really like it. Certain animal wants to go out. If there's no more questions, guys, then I will go. If you can hurry up, guys, because I've only got about another 15 minutes and that's it. I've got to go after this. Any more questions, guys? Because I'm about to leave the stream. No? No more questions about albums for me or anything, or projects in the way, or anything? AC/DC, Brian Johnson, anything? Queen videos, Angry Penguin videos, anything else? Oh, one thing I can tell you is my printer. This is an interesting story. Printer have been an interesting story to find. Apparently, the toners are now cheaper to buy online. When I've easily just found a way of getting the cartridges opened up for it. Apparently, if you buy the powder, it's cheaper to buy the powder than buying that, but it costs more for shipping the powder than buying that. So what the hell's going on with this? Weird. But I have to have a look more into getting the toners sorted out for that anyway soon. They are selling for $9.99 online on eBay, which is absolutely cheap as anything. But I really need to get that sorted out very soon indeed. I want to sort it out. Right, a few more questions and then we'll call it a day. What do you think of Axl Rose singing for AC/DC? Right, my total opinion about Axl Rose singing for AC/DC is a no-brainer. That's all I'm going to say. No-brainer. Axl Rose is good for Axl Rose is good for Guns N' Roses. Not good for AC/DC. But are kind of half and half. But it won't work. It doesn't work for AC/DC at all. It doesn't. Because it's not AC/DC. It's Axl AC Rose DC. No. Tyler Mixer says The Simpsons reference Queen. Was it? Simpsons reference Queen. A lot. Teenager homelessness listen to Queen a lot. I know it's just fiction, but it amuses me a lot. It does. I love that. I said I'm listening to Queen when I was 17. That appeared on the Songs in the King of Springfield album. I used to have that CD actually. It was brilliant. With See My Vest and all the other songs in it. It was flipping hilarious. The only thing about the CD was it had excerpts from a TV show and the sound quality was terrible. But saying that, it worked well for the release of it. But yeah. I tell you what I do like about The Simpsons is I like The Simpsons. I like the early Simpsons, season 10. After that, I just didn't like it at all. It just went downhill after that. It's still downhill to this day because it's not funny anymore. I don't like The Simpsons anymore anyway. But I love the early Simpsons ones from season 1 to season 10. After season 11, I just stopped watching them because it was just boring. But the first 10 seasons were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. DAD has some bad 80s videos. Oh yes, those guys. Good. Well, keep them coming in, guys. If you guys can give me the links to the videos, I'll download them on the downloader, and then we'll do a video of Angry Penguin in July. It is that I've got so many things happening at the minute, projects with me artists at the minute, trying to sort out. And then hopefully, if this kicks off within a month, 2 months, we're going to try and hopefully do a live stream of them performing live, which I can't wait to do. I'm so excited about that to do that. So hopefully, if that kicks off, that'll be good for this channel. So I told you everything was going to go very well for me. And yeah, so if that's all you guys have got questions for, I'm very happy today. I've loved it today. Thank you very much to everybody tuning in. I've really enjoyed this stream. Quick update from Mark, by the way. If you guys, I forgot to tell you guys about Mark. Mark Bryden is moving up here in 3 weeks' time. He's finally getting settled into Newcastle. He's living in Gateshead, which is brilliant. We're half an hour away from each other, which is brilliant. We will also... Shut up. We will also be doing a Queen video of his collection again. So forget the one we did in London. We're going to revisit it again. But this time we're doing it better. And I mean better because we're going to a different location for it. And also, we're hopefully going to try and get Mark to come around Queensville and join Queensville. That would be brilliant. As for the invitation I've been receiving from this Queen thing about the Queen News of the World thing, if any of you guys are watching, message me on Facebook with a link of where you are going to be. I don't use Skype anymore because Skype, I give up with Skype altogether. But Skype doesn't work on this computer at all. Seriously, it doesn't. It doesn't affect. This affects my broadcast. So Skype is a no-go. If it can be sorted out as a private chat on Facebook, great. But I'm not accepting Skype anymore. I can't stand it. Nothing but bad news on there. Bad news. But we'll see. We'll see what happens anyway. I wish YouTube would just really interact with putting a call through, that you'd have a call here and a call there and a thing in it. But technically YouTube's business anyway. So it's that. But I am interested in doing that Q&A session with Greg. In fact, if Greg's watching this back, because he watches Queensville a lot, wait until Mark comes up next month, and then we'll all be here doing the Queen session together, and then we can basically, he can come on camera, he can sit there, do my thing, and it's really good. You should try Discord. It's better way than Skype. I have got a Discord account actually. Maybe Discord might work. There's an idea, Greg. Discord, because it's actually pretty good. It's good. We can probably do. We can't do video chats though. We can do audio chat on this. But I can go on camera and come on camera and do this, what I'm doing now, and do it from there. So that might work. Anyway. Apart from that, guys, that is the end of the broadcast today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Mark will be watching this back. I've actually spoke to Mark today. Mark is doing really well. I can't wait to see him. It's been over a year. I haven't seen him for over a year. I'm excited because we're going out for a fucking good meal. We will be. We will be rocking up trillions, and we're going to be going up so absolutely amazing. Can't wait for it. We're back next Saturday for another version of Queensville. And next week will be special because next week we get the album finished. We get Jade's album completed. We get the guitars finished. And the exciting part is we will get a video released next week. Well, not next week, but the week after. So next Saturday, tune in next Saturday for a brilliant weekend, because next weekend is going to be my best weekend ever of my life. So I will be away on Friday to Prudhoe, to Andy's studio, and I'm going to be there all day doing all the mixing, all the final guitar parts, and we're taking the multi-tracks up there as well. And by the time that we finish the album and everything's done, we will give you also another preview tracks thing of Jade's finished album, and then we'll get Jade in to do a Q&A session with you guys, ask questions, as many questions as possible, like how does it feel working with Tez, and how does it, I guess all the questions you can best do it. Say. It will also be streamed simultaneously also to Facebook on my ST Entertainment page, because I'm getting a lot of good people coming forward with my page, and I love it so much. And I'm just happy. Everything is happy now with myself, and I'm very happy to say that as from yesterday was bad, today's been really good. So I'm happy with everything. Everything's great. I'm just I'm still kind of a little bit and ahhing about Jodie and her personal problems. totally understand why she had to leave, because it was really due to her health, and her health has just spiraling round and round. She can't get her head round, and she, unfortunately, that's the reason why we terminated the contract yesterday. So our contract's done. No one built business with her, but we're going to still find another person for this. If we can get 3 people on board, we'll be happy with it. Jade's on board, Lala's on board. One more person to find around Sunderland. If you're around Sunderland, guys, let me know who you are and do that. Despite the difficult things, remember, music or art, for that matter, comes first. I absolutely have to say that, you know. Every day, I'm in here every day. I'm writing music every day, producing music every day. I'm talking to my artists every day. I'm getting loads of emails every day from people. I'm literally getting on really well. So I'm not a downer. I'm a fighter, and I'm a bloody good guy. And I know what I'm doing with this business. And it's my business. Mum doesn't even know about it. I didn't tell her. She doesn't even know. It's my business. That's it, guys. Thank you very much indeed for all of your comments tonight. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much to Mikkel. Thank you very much to Johnny. Thank you very much to Gaming Head. To Mark. What's this about, mate? Can't wait. Excited. So excited to see him. Next week's going to be very busy next week, because next week I have got meetings next week. I've got busy every day. Wednesday. Oh yeah, Wednesday we are not. I'm not actually going to be on the PC all day. I'm away from here. I'm going to be away for a day. So if anyone wants to contact me by Facebook, you can. But I'll not be here in the studio. Basically, because we've got a guy coming in on Wednesday to do the floor, and we've got to take out everything, and I might have to stay here all day. I don't want to stay in all day. I have to. I'm going to do that. So anyway, yeah, we're having a refit, and we're also having a refit in this room in a couple of weeks, because we're getting rid of this desk and everything. We're having a brand new desk in here, and Queen's also going to have a good makeover as well, which is very nice indeed. And that's it, guys. That's all I'm going to say for now. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys next Saturday for another live stream. I'm going to try and come on about 4 o'clock every afternoon now, so you guys can come in early, and then we can have a chat. And we will keep you updated on the album. I don't think we'll have any problems this time with any delays or anything. I think we won't have any crap going on again like we did last time. They say, like, oh, Joe's album's not out and everything else. Well, Jodie's no longer with us now, so as I said, it's just that anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for your time tonight. Stay tuned to Queensville. Stay tuned for some new videos coming out. And can't we say anything bad about it, really, because I've enjoyed it today. So then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys next Saturday. Bye.